Hello, my girlfriends. How are you all doing? I hope that you're just resting up this weekend from all of your sort of last minute shopping and organizing for the big day that is to come. I think, what are we, 14 days outside of Christmas? It's absolutely frightening. December always comes like so quickly, especially for you guys, because your Thanksgiving is so close to your Christmas. For us, it's like just after Thanksgiving. It's like all of a bit of a rush. But anyways, you guys, so nice to see you. I thought I would upload this video because, like I said, it's near Christmas time, and then Christmas time quickly rolls into New Year's, and then we're into a whole new year of 2023. Can you believe it? I really don't know where this past year has gone, but I thought it would be really fun to just do a quick collection of my most favorite makeup products that I purchased for 2022. And so even though they come from all different sources, I have kind of broken them up just as I would apply them to my face. And so I want to share those with you because they've really worked. They've just taken my makeup, I feel, to the next level. And I'm just loving these products. So I wanted to share them with you. If you want to see what my favorite makeup products are for 2022 and what worked, just keep watching this video. Let's just kind of start off with a little bit of prep, and it's the one item that I actually did not purchase myself. I was gifted this, and there's a whole story behind that because I don't think I was even in this company's, sort of like radar. I wasn't on their radar. I wasn't in their sites, but I was a huge fan. You'll see why. And I actually contacted them, and I said I would love to be considered for possible PR from your company. But hey, you know what they say, if you don't ask, then you don't get. I'm talking about Merit Beauty. So they launched this beautiful, it's called the Great Skin. It's a biophase, absolutely beautiful serum that's non-comedogenic. It has all these wonderful skincare properties in it. It is absolutely beautiful. And they gifted it to me. They sent it to me. They gifted it to me. They were okay with whatever review I had to give. I was so delighted. If you know me, you know I'm not kind of a big fuss. I don't make a big fuss about skincare. I think that skincare is all about avoiding the sun, getting good hydration, and of course, taking your makeup off at the end of the day. But I love a good serum, something that's so easy to throw on, and this Great Skin is absolutely beautiful. I do have, I believe, a video and I think some shorts so you can look through my feed, but this Merit Beauty Great Skin Serum, it's absolutely beautiful. You need one sort of squirt. It goes on almost like a facial oil, but it's really light, but it doesn't feel oily, and immediately it just gets absorbed into the skin. And I have it on under my makeup. Actually, all of my makeup today for this video will be, makeup that's from the best of 2022. So anyways, an amazing product. I think you just need to go check it out on your own. It is just spectacular. I absolutely love Merit's Great Skin. Lots of research went into it. It's just amazing, and it just gives my sort of aged, mature skin that little extra glow that's needed. And I don't even have any of the glow products underneath. So thank you very much, Merit. Like, even just looking at the monitor, like, my skin is kind of glowing, and I'm loving that kind of look because I think it just looks so fresh and just makes you look like you have really healthy skin. So I want to do a little sort of pore filling because for me, at least, a little bit older, my pores just seem to be more pronounced, and they're mainly just around the nose, the side of the nose, the cheek, and the chin, and a little bit up here. And so this was a drugstore product, and I know people used it before, but I hadn't purchased it till this year. And of course, I'm talking about the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I've made a really good sized dent into it. It wasn't cheap, but it so reminds me of the Natasha Dewy Skin Finish in that it's just like a light sort of cream. It just goes on, you put it kind of on the areas. It plays with makeup, all different types of makeup really well. It does barely have any scent at all, maybe a slight scent to it. I can barely smell it, so definitely effective. And like I said, a little goes a long way, and you just put that on in the areas and it just completely smooths out all those pores, and you are ready to put on your face makeup. Okay, let's talk about face makeup, because of course most of us use some type of liquid foundation. So I purchased this, which is the amazing minimalistic complexion 2-in-1 foundation stick from Merit Beauty. Dune. And you guys, I mean, it's so foolproof. It's so easy. It's so creamy. I've said it before on many, many videos. Like, once it is melted and blended into the skin, you would be hard pressed to see where the foundation starts and the skin ends. I mean, I have it on for this video. It is absolutely stunning. It's stunning. I love it. I just think it is the most simplest way to put on like minimalistic foundation, and yet it just melts into my skin. It lasts the entire day. I don't put powder on my skin because I'm in the mature group, and powder for mature gals, in my experience, at least for me, just doesn't work. I cannot say enough about this. Merit is a little expensive, unfortunately, but hey, let's be real. If you're in Canada, even drugstore is expensive. So you're going to just realize that a little bit goes a long way. It is truly the chef's kiss. So that's all I have for foundation, even though I said a very favorable mention to the Makeup Forever HD. Really amazing, but foolproof, vegan, cruelty-free, no phthalates, no sulfates, no harmful chemicals. It's amazing. Okay, so that's foundation done. And for concealer, I didn't change concealers. I'm still using my Lancome, my All Ultra Wear concealer. It just works so effortless for me. It doesn't crease into fine lines and wrinkles, which is super important for me, because this is a face, you guys, that is a mature face that is completely untouched. There's no Botox, there's no filler, there's no anything. It's just my face. So the bags and the wrinkles, they're all real, and I don't want anything accentuating them. When I put on a face of makeup and I go out in the evening, especially now that it's holiday season, you might be going over to a friend's house or having dinner or meeting friends for drinks or going to that big sort of corporate Christmas party if they're still up and around for 2022, and you want your makeup to just look flawless and just enhance your best features. And honestly, it does all of those things. Now let's talk a little bit about some of the other face products. And the next one in the order that I apply it would be a bronzer. I love to do a bronzer because, of course, as you can see, I'm very fair-skinned, and I tried cream bronzers, and of course, you know, the true standby, which is the powder bronzers. But this past summer, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics caught my eye with her release of a few more of her bronzers, and I have this bronzer, and it is in the color Birthday Suit. It is very light. I have it on, but it is just the right amount of bronzer that just warms up the periphery of my face, and at no point is screaming like I'm wearing bronzer. You would be hard pressed to tell that I'm wearing any bronzer today, but yet on my high forehead, on my cheekbones, under my jawline, in the center of my neck, I am wearing bronzer, and it just, you guys, warms up the face so incredible. And what I love the most about this particular bronzer is the smell. The smell of it is just, I've said it before, I'll say it 1,000 times, it smells like caramel coffee. And you guys, every time I stick my powder brush in there and brush it on, I am just transported to like a cozy coffee shop where I'm sitting having like a creme brulee or something that's like a caramel coffee at Starbucks. But I absolutely love it, and I'm totally okay with like coffee and caramel scented makeup products. If that's what they want to put in the face products, I'm totally good with that. But I love this one, Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and it is in the color Birthday Suit. Like I said, so beautiful, and it's so easy to just blend out. A real dream. Now for blush, it was hard to just stick to one particular product because I really loved so many products, and I'm going to throw one in for good measure. But the products that I have grabbed or gone to like the most had to be, of course, this one. So this one is the Flush Balm by Merit Beauty. Yes, I said it again. Again, just totally in line with sort of my whole makeup values of wanting to go really clean, vegan, and cruelty-free, getting rid of all of those chemicals. They have, I think, 5 different shades, and this shade here is in Cheeky, and it is just like, I have it on my cheeks, but it is just the prettiest cool toned pink. And normally I go for an apricot, but I find like in the winter, fall and winter, you want to sort of just intensify the colors. I find like some of those soft pink corals really go good in the summer, but in the winter, a cool pink like that, that just completely just sort of blends out. The other one for good mention was this one. This was Morphe Cosmetics or Blush Bombs, color Mighty Mauve, and you can see that there's a lot of similarities to the Merit one. I'm just going to put it right beside. This one has just got a different sort of slip to it, and it's very, very nice, and you just kind of build up the intensity of it. But again, similar in the pink family, gives you that beautiful sort of après-ski look that I like to say, where you just kind of just came out of like, you know, skiing downhill, and you just have those sort of like fleshy, kind of rosy kissed cheeks when you're coming into the chalet. Anyways, the one for good measure has to be this one here, which is Natasha Denona that I received in my BoxyCharm. I'm only 3 months into my BoxyCharm, and so far, cross your fingers, every month that I've had a box, it just keeps getting better. This one was a complete surprise, the Cupid Cheek Duo. This is a cream highlighter with a cream blush. It's just for good measure because I have used the cheek and highlighter duos from Natasha before that I purchased. This one came from my last BoxyCharm. These are beautiful products, and if you know me, you know I absolutely am a #1 fan for Natasha Denona. It is all, of course, of the blush. Now let's get into a little bit of eyebrows. So one for good measure that I'm going to mention is this one here, because I like an ultra fine sort of eyebrow pencil where I can just, you know, use the spoolie, brush it up like that, and then I can fill in the sparsity, because I just kind of like a more natural, slightly bushy eyebrow, like I coin the boyfriend brow. I don't like tightly manicured, really dark. I don't like that look. But this one was the Sephora, and it is just basically their ultra micro fine eye brush or eyebrow pencil. I can't show you because it's completely run out. I'll just do a little dab because this was for taupe or blonde. It's just beautiful. It reminds me of the Precisely My Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. It is beautiful. Like I said, this is in the color taupe. But because it's so small, you can really get in there and just carve out like a perfect kind of feathery full brow. And the spoolie on it is really, really good. Like equally as good as the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil that or brush that I had. But anyways, really beautiful. Don't forget the Sephora collection, because some of those pencils that I'm going to talk to you about, they are amazing. This was the brown and bronze eyeliner. Again, I can't show it to you because I've used it all. What I loved about it is it has a couple of things. It has a smudger at the end, which can allow you to really sort of put your eyeliner on and then smoke it out. It also had the pencil on the end to sharpen the product. And then, of course, it was retractable, and then you just twist up. And it was just the creamiest, most beautiful, sort of like cocoa brown, bronzy gel waterproof eyeliner. Amazing. I will definitely be repurchasing it. I thought it was equal to any of the top browns for eyeliners. And this one I purchased from BoxyCharm's Drop Shop, and this is by Ico, and this is their actual Black Magic Cocoa Edit in a liquid cocoa brown eyeliner. I have the liner on here for the video. You guys, this is just the most amazing, beautiful real cocoa brown eyeliner, and look at how thin the point of this little liquid eyeliner is. You can just lay it down, get the most precise, and believe me, the thinner the better for eyeliner, especially if you want slightly winged out edge and you're like me and you have hooded eyes. You don't have a lot of lid territory, so go really thin. Go something that's going to be really complementary to your undertones, like this Cocoa Edit. If you are like me, you will love it. Ico. It's absolutely beautiful. I think I picked it up in the BoxyCharm box or the drop shot for $3. So if you're looking for ultra thin, waterproof, opaque, but brown eyeliner, you got to check it out. Get into lip products before we do eyes, because eyes, if you know, they're just my favorite thing. So for the lip pencils, I also went the way of the Sephora collection, and I'm going to share with you these two here. These were in the last ones that I purchased with the holiday sales event. So I have this color right here, which I think is just perfect. It matches absolutely everything. It is the lip liner that I am wearing today on the top part of my lip. I love it. Those gel eyeliners, or gel lip liners, excuse me, are absolutely so creamy, so beautiful, so opaque, and you just literally twist them up, and they have a little sharpener at the bottom, so they are amazing. And of course 30% off. That's in the color Sink or Suede. And then I have the other gel lip liner that was a little bit warmer, more kind of on the terracotta side, kind of like pinky nudes. You would absolutely love these. And don't forget, the sale I believe ends today for the Sephora sort of gifting, 20% off, one-time use. This one that I purchased, it was the Mario's lip kit. This is in the pink nude, and basically you have the ultra suede lip color in this miniature little Mario ultra suede lipstick. Look at the color, you guys. It is the base of my lip color or combination today. It is just so light wearing, that ultra suede. It just goes on. It's so smoothing and beautiful. I absolutely love it. This is in the color Sam, and then the lip kit came with Makeup by Mario's beautiful, creamy sort of lip liner that he's known for, and this is in the color Hue. I mean, these colors are absolutely beautiful. Like this one right here, a little more terracotta, and then of course the ultra suede, super comfortable lipstick from Mario, which is in the color Hue. So, or sorry, Sam. So absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful products. Those are my everyday products that I wear all the time. I love sort of a pinky nude lip, because oftentimes my go-to makeup is like this. It's just like a very sort of like soft, glowy, kind of golden bombshell type look, shall we say. So other than that Mario Ultra Suede, I'm going to talk about a few more products, because these two, one I purchased as the Sephora, you know, during the sale, and it is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips, and this one is in the color Grapefruit. I have it on here for this video. It is absolutely beautiful. I just love the packaging, love this kind of hybrid sort of product, which is like a lip gloss and a balm put together. It's so beautiful. And then of course I received this one here in my BoxyCharm, and this is in the color Rose. Exact same product. If you like that kind of balmy, just really hydrating sort of lip sort of product, you're gonna love Tarte's Maracuja Juicy Lip product. Mention of course is the iconic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I mean, just look at it. It is one of those colors that is just universally flattering. It is just this beautiful sort of soft matte finish, or I guess you would say a soft satin finish. It is just, it smells like a MAC lipstick. It's got that vanilla cupcake smell. It just goes on. You can see just how beautiful it is with a little bit of sheen. And then the other bullet lipstick that I have been absolutely loving for 2022, of course, is from Merit Beauty. And this is their sensational lipstick. And this is in the color Millennial. And you will see just next to the Charlotte Tilbury, right? Just the kind of coloration that it is. It's a little bit slightly more pinker than the Pillow Talk, but it's just beautiful. It has enough sort of pink where it pulls a little of those sort of cooler undertones, you guys. And it is just lightweight. You barely feel it on your lips. I absolutely love Millennial, and you guys love the packaging of Merit. I mean, who did their packaging? Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, and then just for what goes on top of your lips, I just had a few little lip products. This one was worth mentioning from the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics summer launch. She launched this one here, which is Maple Drip, and it is a lip oil. Now, I don't have it on because I had the Maracuja Juicy Lips, and then of course had it lined with the Mario Lift Kit here, and then Sephora Lip Liner, the gel lip liner. But this is a beautiful, beautiful product if you like a lip oil that is not too runny and just imparts a little bit of color. The Maple Drip by Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, absolutely beautiful. And this one, which I picked up in the last Sephora sale, this is the Outrageous Lip Plumper by Sephora, the Sephora collection. This is in color 07. I did put it on just in the center and just by the Cupid's bow, and just has that slight, very comfortable tingling feeling as it's plumping up your lips. But it's just so, so good. And again, you can see it's right within that whole pinky nude family, which is right up my alley. Okay, we're almost done. We're getting to the eyes. You guys, you know how crazy I am about eyeshadow palettes. And here is the most shocking part of 2022. Other than a face palette that I'm going to show you and a palette I got in my BoxyCharm, I did not purchase a full eyeshadow palette for 2022. Like, who am I? Who have I become? I'm even using minimalistic, like, stick foundation. It's just crazy. Of course, my number one eyeshadow palette for 2022 that I absolutely adore. It'll be no surprise. It is the Natasha Denona. It is the Glam Face Palette in Light. This is a well-used, well-loved. It is all the colors that I have on my eyes for this video. These kind of like soft, taupey, camel browns, cocoa browns. These two shimmers right here are what I have in the center of my lids. It, to me, is the most complimentary 5 pans of eyeshadows that I have in my entire collection. I grab for them all the time. It's one of my go-to eyeshadow looks, and you guys, it always comes out blended, soft, but like, you know, layered look to the eyes that is just like, there is absolutely no match in my opinion. Now, I haven't tried any Pat McGrath. That's the goal for 2023, but these Natasha Denona shadows, they just blend like an absolute dream. Every time I have them on, I get complimented about my eyeshadow look. I absolutely love this. If you have not received this, and I think it's still available, the light and there's a dark edition because it's limited edition, I think you need to go and you really need to treat yourself. It also has a cream blush and it has a cream highlighter that are absolutely beautiful. Comes in this beautiful compact. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Glam Face and Eye Palette in Light from Natasha Denona. It's like my top favorite for 2022. It'd be hard done by to really compare it to any other eyeshadow palette that I had in my entire collection. And the next two eyeshadow palettes, like I said, I didn't purchase them myself. They came in my BoxyCharm, but I equally love them. And I'm going to talk to you about this one that I just did a little sort of like Christmas drink eyeshadow look tag challenge in my last video with the Ciate of London. This is their Spice palette. And you guys, for winter colors, there is no palette as pretty as this one. It has all of those beautiful colors like cranberries, warm spice. They have these camel colors, the cocoa browns. They have the 3 shimmers, which I just think are like mind-blowing. And not enough people are talking about this Ciate of London Spice palette. If you can get your hands on this through BoxyCharm or Target, Ulta. I mean, I don't know. There's so many more places to actually shop in the States. You need to try get a hold of this. This is absolutely beautiful. 9 pans, plenty of options to create some really incredibly beautiful looks, from just plain Jane everyday all the way to really full vamped evening looks. It's got a beautiful mirror. It's a great compact. I was just so pleasantly surprised. Never even heard about this palette at all. And this was a goal. This was one I wanted to try. This is by Viseart, so they are a French eyeshadow company. And I had heard so many really great things. You guys, it is literally the size of a credit card. It folds up, it has magnetic closure, has a little sleeve with all the colors on the back for the legend. But it is just so pretty, these colors. And again, it is so practical. The colors just blend so beautifully. You've got 4 metallics or shimmers and 4 mattes on the bottom. It's so beautifully balanced as well because it has some really cool tones. So then you get into some warm tones on the other side. I mean, it was just brilliantly designed, a perfect color sort of story, cohesive colors that just blend all together from the lightest all the way to the dark. Quality of Viseart eyeshadows, I have to say, it's been proven in this tiny little Petite Pro 1 palette from Viseart. Again, if you can get your hands on these, and I know there's various vendors that have the Viseart, you need to look into these Petite Pro palettes from Viseart. Let's finish it off with what I would normally finish off with, which is highlighter. And I have to talk about my one that I use every single day, no matter where I go, whether it's to work, going to the stores, whatever. It is by Merit. Again, this is their Day Glow highlighter stick. It's in the color Cava, but you guys, you put it on, it looks like liquid metal until you just blend it out. And it has some slip to it, but no stickiness. And when you put it on and then you just kind of like blend it out, again, I have it right here on the high points of my cheeks and a little bit at the bridge of my nose, but you can barely see it. It's just not screaming like chunks of glitter. It's so refined, so sophisticated. A highlighter, this Merit Day Glow Cava, it's like a true champagne, but it just, again, just further enhances your own natural skin, which I love. But having said that, that's great for the everyday minimalistic makeup look. If you want to go really like sort of full on glam, you got to go with this one by Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics. Who better to do a really iconic sort of highlighter when she already did her iconic champagne pop with Becca Cosmetics. We all remember that. But in her own line, she has this one, and this is iced. And this is one of those putty highlighters. Would you look at that, you guys? Like look at that. It is just so creamy when you put it on. You can apply it with a brush to get a more diffuse look. You can tap it on, as you can see, with your fingers. You can kind of like apply it wherever. You could even use it in the center of your eyes, you know, if you were doing a one and done sort of eyeshadow look, and then just a little tap of that. I love these cream or putty highlighters. I think the first company I saw make these was Stila Cosmetics. I think they still have some putty highlighters, but this one by Iced by Jaclyn Hill, just look at that. It's what dreams are made of when it comes to highlighters, in my opinion. It's basically like champagne pop in a putty formula. I absolutely love it. And then the very last one, and of course, who would I be if I didn't mention this one? I picked it up in the Sephora sale, and it was the Duo sort of glow kit from Charlotte Tilbury, of course. And in it, you had a liquid highlighter, and then you also had like a liquid blush. You just kind of turn it on. I'm just going to like tap it on my hand here. And look at that, you guys. It's like so pretty. Put it on there. Tap like that, and then just blend. Like, look at that. That is so pretty. You can just take your kind of everyday sort of like makeup look, and then you could really sort of like just hit it with this particular product with the little sponge applicator. It just has a lock at the end so it doesn't dry up. So glad that I tried that little duo pack. I'm not sure if it's already sold out, the Glow Kit by Charlotte Tilbury at Sephora, but if not, quickly go today when you see this video and you'll be able to check it out, because you'll be able to get 30% off. And I think as I've looked around, this is literally literally all of the best of my makeup collection for 2022. I love all the products. I just think, wow, it's really sort of taken up my makeup game. It's elevated, it's become more refined, and just, I think overall, just a soft, really, I don't know, soft and sophisticated focus to makeup for 2022. I really enjoyed this past year in makeup. I hope you enjoyed just kind of like following along the video. Please leave a comment down below if you have any of these products that I have touched on for 2022. I'm sure you have, because some of them are so iconic and popular. Some of them, of course, were sold out. And let me know if I've missed any of your favorites for 2022. That would be a really great conversation to have with you. You know, as always, I so appreciate your time when you choose it to spend it with me on my channel, Radiating Beauty with myself, Denise. I absolutely love that. It's just such a wonderful community that we've all created here. And I can't wait to see, you guys, what 2023 brings for us in the way of like makeup. I am hoping to be blown away by some new sort of like makeup that's coming. And I will see you before, of course, Christmas. But until I see you next time, I always say, no matter what the day brings ahead, always start by just radiating some beauty. All right, you guys, take care. Love you. Thanks so much for just spending your time with me.